prison a person is in. Oren asks, if I relate to this status of a prison, I think that today, in the year 2008, with the internet and all the possibilities that a person has, it's a bit funny to call our time a prison. You know, today my child, which is 7 years old, can click and get a whole world with a single click. This is exactly the prison. What does it mean? It means that he is confined within that box. With all his mind and heart, he's in that computer, in that box you call computer or TV. It's his home, his prison. In the year 2008. Exactly. The year that comes to beat us. This is called the control of the environment over the person, that he cannot disconnect his computer. All his life is there. What does it mean there? All the things that the empty people in the world gave him, even if it's knowledge or anything else, it buries him there. And truthfully, what is the common thing in the internet? What is the primary traffic in the internet? Where does it come to? In such worthless chit-chat that doesn't bring us anything. Without even knowing one another, no one knows who's is standing before the screen. Disconnected from one another, just ping-ponging with one another, as if you're over the fence and we're throwing a ball to one another. That's all we do through the internet. What else? How many people really go into places where they can learn something? How much? That's a different story. If they learn something, it depends what as well. There's an ocean of things that no one is responsible for them. Of course, there are serious things and unique things. The internet itself, I remember Benzi came to me. It was 17 years ago, Benzi. I don't remember. So I asked him, what is that tool, the internet? I just heard about it. Or I already work with it. I don't remember. Benzi, you came, right? So you told me, I didn't even know, that this tool was born since universities wanted to connect to exchange scientific information. And look what happened today. Look how people use this tool. And in what way. What is the percentage of scientific information there? And who worries for that? It turned into another merchandise thing. I remember he went to do a PhD in the Weizmann Institute, and we used his good computer. He had a good computer there. And only universities had it. Today, it turned into a tool to control the masses. There are very big organizations, governmental organizations, in each and every country that work in the internet, and they work through the internet and bombard with their influence and management over the population. It's obvious. You think that happens there just like that, by chance. There is no article in the paper that happens by chance. Nothing happens by chance, in short. Everything is under control. So all the more so in the internet. This is what we think, that... Well, there are forums, of people here and there, but a person is eventually in this prison, to say the least. The fact that it looks to him nice, and that it looks to him like a free thing, that is the problem. One has to go through many suffering in order to make the right discernments. That precisely this way of exile is the worst. And he doesn't feel that. Two things. First, you depict a very black picture. I can tell you that besides garbage sites that are all over the net, there are websites that I'm very satisfied with. My son sits with these websites, and he sucks a lot of information from there. And without leaving his home. How old he is? First grade. Okay. When he will be the 6th grade, you will see to which websites he enters and how it will influence him and how he changes. And that's the problem eventually. I'm not saying that there aren't any good things. I'm also not saying that I'm not criticizing anything. The internet is the mirror, the replica of our status, of our general state of society. I don't have anything negative to say precisely about internet, but because it is a cheap thing and accessible thing for everyone, it reflects our global social situation. Okay. What alternative, Gilad asks, what alternative can we offer? To go into that tool in the strongest way we can. We have to use all the media we can, but we have to see what is our ability according to the investment. We aren't going to be in Hollywood. We don't have millions to spend for that. And we have to see what kind of media is influencing a person, and there we have to get in and use these channels to bestow